the Gospel Coalition was always bad. Let's just look at the two founders of the Gospel Coalition. Tim Keller was a theological liberal. I would say he was a false teacher. He endorsed false gospels. We covered that with his Stephen Colbert clip, where he called that a gospel presentation or something similar. He held the cloak of mass murderers like Francis Collins of the NIH. This guy was pretty bad. He was all very woke. He was woke. But he never went woke. He always was woke. So Tim Keller was a theological liberal, and I mean that in the oldest of terms. He did not believe in inerrancy because he was a hardcore theistic evolutionist. So, therefore, he's not an inerrantist. And then Don Carson, or D.A. Carson, as he's often known as, was one of the most influential people in undermining biblical sexuality this century. You want to talk about who are the godfathers of side B theology as we know it today, the teaching that homosexual desires and identity are not sin. It would be Don Carson of the Gospel Coalition. He endorsed the work of Mark Yarhouse early on. He also endorsed Greg Coles's book. So this dynamic duo was already bad. This was doomed to fail or doomed to suck from the start, from the get, because the personnel was a problem. And then you look at, past members of their council, including, people like Al Mohler, when Al Mohler was being pretty liberal back in the day, and he's seemingly flip-flop, but I digress. We can get it, and Russell Moore, I believe, was also related in the Gospel Coalition as well. He used to write for the Gospel Coalition. He was writing Cringe back in 2009, where he talked about Jesus having AIDS.